Well, happy summer solstice and full moon, y'all. How's everybody doing? Okay, so a lot of walking and messages coming through. So I'm going to do my best to have a recall here. So just listen in. So our minds are like public transportation. They're like pickup and delivery trucks as well. So whatever somebody's on the street to pick up, drop off, collect, have a destination, it's all considered public transportation in this particular interpretation of what visions and messages they were giving me while I was walking. So during the day, public transportation picks up all different walks of life, going in all different directions to be delivered at certain destinations. And it's all done in a timely fashion. Some people get on multiple public transportations to get to where they need to go in one day. But at the end of the day, the public transportation is empty. It's closed. There's no more transporting from one location to another location. Now, this is a metaphor for thoughts. This is a metaphor for feelings. This is a metaphor for situations and actions that you go through out your day, doing, seeing, sensing, feeling, and most of them are never processed to be expelled or expressed. They're held in. So at the end of the day, we feel tight and wound up. We feel stressed. We're going through our to-do list, what we didn't complete. We're beating ourselves up. We're racing the clock for picking up kids or groceries or making dinner or doing laundry or the pets or whatever it is that we have to do after hours. And so we wonder why before we try to go to sleep, it's difficult. We either pass out from complete exhaustion and never really get regenerative sleep. We may sleep, but after a number of years of this, we realize our body is breaking down because it really truly isn't in regen mode. And then we have the groups of people who are really tired and they try to go to bed, but now their mind wants to continue to rewind throughout the day. And it brings up thought after thought, feeling after feeling, till maybe you'll doze off or maybe you'll wake back up. Again, all of which is unhealthy. It's unhealthy in every which way. So just as the public transportation lets everybody off that got on that morning, you need to do the same. Even if they're unknown hitchhikers that have managed to come through the subconscious and are now in the conscious mind because you bypassed something during the day because you were walking too fast, conversations were happening, you didn't catch it all, but now that you have a moment to sit down and think, you realize, oh, I didn't catch all that. And so you begin this ginormous merry-go-round of crazy. So now, with the mind being distracted through all this conscious cluttering, our cells are waiting for information of where to go, what to do, and how to unwind so that it can nourish and feed and hydrate every organ, every flesh, every morsel of our physical body. So the energetic mental monkey mind, the energetic emotional mind, the energetic etheric mind are still on public transportation. The public transportation is closed down. So when we start having our sleep affected, eventually it affects different aspects of our health. So what do we do? As you're having your bedtime ritual, washing your face, brushing your teeth, getting your nightgown on, whatever that may be, stretching, I suggest you have some mindful moments where you can either sit peacefully with no distractions before you crawl into bed, because crawling into bed means all public transportation is shut down completely. And you are safe and you have permission to have lights out. So before you crawl into bed and it's lights out, because your body needs to regenerate, rejuvenate, I make a suggestion that you take the time to sit outside of the bed in a peaceful place, maybe in child's pose, maybe with your legs up against the wall, stretching your hamstrings, allowing your spine to come down into more of a neutral position. Connecting with that breath and just hearing the sound of that breath, the wave of that breath. And as thoughts come in, before allowing the thought to follow that thought, you can say, how am I going to design that next thought? How am I going to design that next thought? How am I going to design that next thought before you allow another thought to automatically get dumped in there? Because remember, you're on a negative feedback loop. Because there isn't a damn thing you could do about any of the transportation places that you were on and all the people that you met and intermingled with the entire day. There's nothing you can really do about it, even if you forgot to complete some tasks. So take it out of the mind, perhaps put it on a piece of paper. Have a nighttime dump journal. And just allow yourself to mark down little things that your thoughts are saying. I heard a conversation with so-and-so today, and I didn't really fully understand it or hear, but my response really wasn't becoming of me. I apologize. I forgot to walk an item from point A to point B. Let me make a note so I can look at that note in the morning. So you can make columns of what you're dumping and then what you need to pick up in the morning. Maybe you need to say, I love myself. I respect myself. I choose not to have distractions that create a barrier between me and my health and the health of my mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, and etheric body. I only have control over this dome, this physicality, this apparatus. And I need everything to ping with high vibrations so that it knows whether to be high, low, slow, speed up, stop, pause, because not everything can run on high octane. So the systems all take turns during the day, and they know their turns until we start depriving them of sleep. And then when you're not getting enough sleep, you have a buildup, so then you're not eating healthy, you're not absorbing your nutrients, you're not hydrating from your foods, so you're not in the conscious mind of, I take my health seriously. So at night, we can sit in a posture and we can bring in brief ponder of the day. And if things get to be a locomotive, you come back to, I will create my next thought. I will create my next thought. I will design my next thought. I'm going to listen to the waves of my breath washing over my body, giving it permission to sink into quiet time, to know that it's safe, that things are completed, that nobody died, everyone's alive. That's an expression, people. My tasks are complete. So I'm going to journal some things that maybe are coming through. And I'm going to journal some things that perhaps were on my list I didn't complete, that I need to roll over till tomorrow. So when I crawl into my destiny of rest and rejuvenation, because we expect our bodies to go hard, you must give it downtime. And in that downtime, you got to release all the valves that had you knotted up during the day to keep you upright and functioning. So now you can lay it all down and let it all go. So today, starting today, the 21st of June, 2024, I want you to just to get a basic notebook, make it your nighttime notebook. Make 2 columns. One of things you're letting go, something that just needs to be put on pause, that needs to be picked up tomorrow morning. I want you to get yourself in some sort of pose with very little lighting. I want to get you into the waves of your breath. And I want you to do this for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever you can allow yourself. And stretch that body out from any tension that it's holding. You know, someone recently told me, you can't stretch your day out all at one time at the end of the day. You need to take the time throughout the day to do a little stretching. So I found myself this week getting up off my chair, putting my leg up over it and doing hamstring stretches. And then putting my back foot against the wall and my right foot or left foot forward, and then doing squats while I was pressing on the wall to stimulate and release the glutes, which will stimulate and release the lower back, stimulate and release the hamstrings, the IT bands, and all the other connectors. So doing some stretches during the day, doing some mindful moments during the day. Don't take your phone into the bathroom. Maybe sit on the toilet for your few-minute bathroom break and just be there for just a minute and allow that to be your safe space to connect with your breath before you exit, wash your hands, leave the bathroom, and face the rest of your day, whatever that may look like. People rely on you for their livelihood. You rely on them for your livelihood. So be fully present, map out, design it, even when you're being handed curveballs, distractions, or hiccups in the day. Because remember, how you pose and poise this can have a resounding effect on anything out and abound. So the time to align is now. The time to align is now. It starts today, my friends. And if you need any help as an embodiment coach, life coach, advanced Reiki, zone technique, hypnosis, past life regression, beyond quantum healing, breath work, meditation work, we can have a session so that you can start your today in a manner that you're connecting with your learning styles, so that it is an alarm and a reminder throughout the day while you're building a habit for a healthier lifestyle change. And then what is going on in the atmosphere, in the stratosphere, and in your current dimensional demographics do not have a crashing effect upon your etheric, spiritual, mental, physical, emotional body. And you'll look at things with more compassion. and more love, because you're showing it and you're dousing it upon yourself. You're holding your oxygen tank to you. You're being of service to you in order to be of higher and better service to others. Feel that, my friends. So much love. Check me out, embodimentofthesoul.com. Please like, subscribe, and share. By all means, leave me a comment. I need these algorithms to just whoosh and share. I'm posting out a video with astrology extraordinaire Shanda Sparkles. So take a gander in there about what's coming up with Neptune, the watery energies of our emotional bodies. And you know, we're in a position right now in our energetics that if you are not making the necessary changes to get your alignment and your health in order, the universe will pluck it out for you. They will remove you from unhealthy situations. Yes, indeed. So why not be part of the choice instead of it happening to you? And maybe not on your terms. Take control of your dome, your energetics. Make every footprint count, because every footprint leaves an imprint that is filled with energies that other people pick up. All right, so much love. Bye.